I think it just derives from my childhood. I did like a study of myself, and some traumas in my childhood just caused me to always want to be heard and never misunderstood. And I always need to understand and not be, confused when someone is saying something. I like to nail people down to exactly what they're saying instead of trying to figure out what they mean. So if I'm interacting with someone like I was just with you, and I was asking you a question, and instead of getting a specific indirect answer, you seemed to be pushing the why you were not, but I wasn't concerned at that moment as to why. Whenever I'm asking someone a question, and instead of them answering the question right then, they give me an explanation, it kind of confuses me. For lack of a better word, you might be busting my chops a little bit. Part of me wants to rise up, but I have to be respectful of what you're saying. And I am hearing you, and trust me, I would not be asking you to interview or anyone else if I wasn't open to change and to grow. I may not get it myself on the first conversation. Nothing that you have said has been a cheerleader factor to me, but I'm not discouraged at what you're saying. Fortunately, as I said, I walked into this, and what I am going to do is what I've been doing. I've been investigating myself and, trying to be self-improving, because I understand that my personality, and I'm not making an excuse, I know that I can be perceived as rude, because I'm telling you right now, in your face on this phone, I want to know what I want to know, and I want to understand what I want to understand, and I won't bite my tongue to ask you, what are you saying?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I want to know what I want to know, and I want to understand what I want to understand, and I won't bite my tongue to ask you, what are you saying, if you're trying to explain something to me. And once again, I would like to defend myself that I would never try to force anyone to say what I want them to say.
English, do you speak it? Yes.
However, if I am not understanding what they are explaining, and I try to get them to make it clear for me.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you. Say what one more damn time.
I'm not trying to make them say anything. I will always accept your answer or anyone's answer if it's clear and direct. I'm not contesting that there are gray areas in life. You're either for world peace or you're not. Yes, there are gray areas in there. But once again, when I'm trying to understand a person, I like to know where they stand before they try to explain why. If I'm coming across in a positive way, and you suggest that I am an intelligent man, how I present it can and will be worked on. That's why I'm having these conversations, because I do want to be, I guess, a little more appeasing to people that may not like it. You made a statement about me, and you can call it a cheerleading form, but I just so happen to agree with you. You said that I have something to say. You detect that maybe from my other conversations. You also made a statement that, I'm an intelligent man. You said those things about me, and I'm grateful for those. You also said some things earlier that were not quite in the same vein as those. They were not as nice, but I took those the same way I'm taking this. I'm just using this as a closing statement, to try to make one of many closing points. If you are making these statements about me and my personality and maybe even my character, in that, I have something to say, and I have a level of intelligence, and I have something to offer. And then on the other side, you are saying that how it's presented or how someone may perceive it may, put a dent in that. I'm going to have to be okay with that. Not that I'm saying it's okay that, I may not come across to everybody the same way, because there are many people that I communicate with that don't see me as that way and can see through how I'm presenting something and get the meat and potatoes of what I'm saying, as opposed to, the fat and dessert.